Salutations, greetings, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. I hope you enjoy and stick around, and if you're not, then welcome back. So I've been seeing a lot of unrecognizable makeup trend on TikTok and here on YouTube, and I said, you know what, I'm going to join it. And I feel like I perfectly achieved that look. It's not, I look like a different person. So that's what we're doing today. Unrecognizable makeup tutorial. Without any further ado, let's get straight to the tutorial now. Firstly, we're gonna go in with our Chic Glam Good Grip primer. It's me, but I've got really sensitive eyes, and I just put on the primer, and I don't know why, but I can feel fumes going through my eyes. I don't know if it's just like normal or what, but the primer is hydrating. It's really soft. It feels good. But I will do like a full review on all Chic Glam products on the next video. So yeah, there's that. My foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless Foundation in the shade 335. This is my OG foundation, and I haven't found a foundation that has matched up to this one, but I'm still looking, because I even had to like restock on this foundation, and you can see that I bought this a paid. So I'm gonna go and put that in with my sponge, like dab it onto my skin and immediately start blending. I want to do like a full coverage look today, so I'm going to use a lot of foundation than I normally do. Gonna go and blend it in like that. Onto my contour, I'm going to be using these two products. This is the Essence Baby Got To bronzer, and this is an LA Girl dupe that I bought from like a China shop. So firstly, I'm going to start with the concealer, and I'm going to place it where I would place my contour. I don't use that much contour because I feel like I don't want it to like too harsh, because when it comes to contour, it can get tricky. Too much contour can make can break your look actually. So once that's set, I'm gonna go with my beauty blender, and I am going to blend. When I blend my contour, I try not to move it so much, so that it stays in place. With my Essence Baby Got bronzer, the baby bronzer, and I'm going to put that on my cheek as well, and then on my nose and my eyes, and a bit on my forehead, like that. This is my placement, and I've learned this placement from Uche Natori. She's like a very famous, like, who doesn't know Uche? Why do I even need to explain myself? Like, if you are into the makeup game, you know what I'm talking about. That is set, I'm gonna go with my concealer, and I'm going to place it differently than I normally do. This is the legit Perfecting concealer, by the way, and I'm almost out of it. Normally this is how I would place. This is my distinct concealer placement, but today I'm going to drag it all the way. I want to drag it because I want that to lift that look. I want to look snatched. I'm gonna use more than I normally would. And between the forehead, and then while that dries on a bit, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline blush in 06 Sizzle. There it is, and I'm going to place this on my cheek. gonna go in with my little sponge and I'm going to blend my blush first. I'm going to blend it out. And then now I'm going to blend my concealer using a brush. Like concealer blends so well with the brush, especially if you want, full coverage, go for the brush. Maybe for like an everyday look, natural, you can go for a beauty blender. But for me, I trust a brush. I mean, I'm gonna go back into the concealer because I feel like because I need to look snatched. That's the whole point of this look, looking snatched. I'm trying not to move my concealer a lot. And blend. Using tapping motions. Do not move your concealer, just keep tapping. And yeah, I see. Keep tapping and then moving to my forehead. And in part of half, I'm going to set my whole face. And what I do is I go into my powder and I tap a lot of product into my powder puff. And then what I do next is I rub it onto the back of my hand, just to warm up the product before going in and setting my face. I feel like this makes such a good, like a big difference, with the way that your makeup ends up looking. It just sets the face more. There's less creasing, there's less patchiness if you do it this way. And I've ran with it. I've ran with this process and I have no complaints. Because a perfect base should have like a flawless look, and I think that choosing your translucent powders is very important because that's what makes or breaks the look, if you know what I mean. So you need to be like really careful when you're buying your powders and make sure that you invest in like really good powders, because if you want to do that, you're going to ruin your whole look and your makeup is not gonna last the whole day. So you need good setting powder. You really need that. But I'll be elaborating more when I make, that video that I was talking to you guys about. Because I feel like I need to make a video where like there's some really affordable, product that you can use if you're like new to the makeup game, or if you're not new but you're looking for some cheap products that are going to give you, results that you love. My bronzer, I'll be using the Chic Glam Trio Hero Face Palette, and this is how it looks on the inside. This is it, and I'll be using this shade over here as my bronzer. I'm gonna go in with a brush, and I like to use a tapered brush, one that's in this shape. I feel like it's really, goes into your face well and just carve up those cheekbones. So I'm gonna go into my product and I'm going to start, returning that warmth back into my face that I might have lost when I was setting, everything. Plus I'm setting my, my contour. I don't really use contour, I like to just bronze my face. I feel like that's like it looks better, because and with me, but contour looks cold and gray, and I just don't like the way it looks. Chic Glam Sweet Cheeks Blush Palette, and this is how it looks on the inside. and I'll be using this. You know what, I feel like because this look will be dramatic, let's go ahead and use the darkest shade here. We'll be using the shade today. I haven't used it, by the way, so you know, moment of truth. And I'm gonna use a bit because it is pigmented, and I'm gonna place it, you know, like here, because my blush placement, I don't like to place it, you know, here. I like to place it at the side of my cheek as if I'm going up to my brows. I feel like it just lifts the face, so I'm gonna do the same here. For eyeshadow, I'll be using the Playgirl Glam After Dark Night Out eyeshadow palette. This is it. I bought this a while back and I haven't been using it, so this is how it looks on the inside. And I feel like we'll be using this color, this one, maybe in here, but like, yep, I don't know, but pretty much all of the matte colors I feel like we'll be using them. And then I'm going to have to see for the shimmer shades which one I get to choose, so I should try to carve up the shape of, you know, an actually doing, because I feel like I'm getting lost in everything, so I'm going to try and carve out exactly what I want to do. I feel like it's been a minute since I've done, you know, like really challenging eyeshadows. It's been a minute. My makeup's been kind of boring. So I think it's time to bring back, you know, some flavor and fun back into our look. Okay, okay. So symmetry is going to be a problem. Trying to make this, you know, shapes identical is going to be one issue I'm going to face, and I think I should just say that right now before I even move on. Okay. I need to come back. I need to go back to my fun eye looks era, because I've been doing boring looks. I've been doing boring looks so much that, you know, I'm just trying to do the whole thing. I feel like it's not deep enough, so I'm gonna go into another eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna use the Chic Glam Smart Cookie palette. This is it, and I'm actually gonna go into the darkest shade. I'm going to the darkest shade over here, and I'm gonna use that, you know, to intensify our eye, because I feel like it's not that deep, you know. I want it to be like almost black. I wanna smoke it out, so I feel like yeah, you see, now I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into my After Dark palette, and I'm gonna use this shade over here to try and, like, you know, blend out the outline so that it's not too harsh. Okay, I know it looks weird right now, but you know what? I'm gonna trust the process. So for my shimmery shades, I think I'm gonna go in with um I'm gonna go in with this gold shade over here. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but you know what, let's just do it. So I'm going this gold shade and I'm gonna use my finger and I'm going to pack that onto my lid like that. And get fun, I don't know what to do. I like it or not? I don't know. I don't know yet, you know. I feel like the eyeliner is gonna fix everything here. So I'm gonna do my lower lash line, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this brush and I'm going to, you know, smoke out my lash line. Eyeliner, we're using the Essence Dip Eyeliner Waterproof, and this is basically it. What I don't like about this, you know, eyeliner is the fact that it has a really thick applicator, and so that really does make it hard, you know, to work with. But again, we're professional, so we're gonna work around it. And I'm going to do a dramatic cat eye. My cat eyes are not to the standard they used to be in. And the reason is because I don't wear, you know, eyeliner every day like I used to. Like literally, I don't know what happened to me. What the hell happened? Because I used to wear eyeliner every single day. Now I barely do it, and you know what? I'm not proud of myself. So I'm going to do it in a corner, you know, eyeliner as well. So try this look needs one. And yeah, so let's just go into it. This is so tricky. So I don't know if that's visible or what, but do I like this eyeliner? I don't like it. I do not like it. I think my lower lash line is not, you know, black enough, so I'm going with this brush. And or maybe I should just go in with a pencil. I don't know. So I'm going with this LA Lab eyeliner pencil. And I'm going to, you know, darken my lower lash line because I feel like it's not dark enough. We're going to use the Scarlet Heel highlighter, liquid highlighter. This is it. Like it's really pigmented and I love it and I use it every day. I mean, look at that. Okay, I'm going to go in with this. Like I've been using this highlighter that I bought from a China shop. It works just so well. I'm gonna be highlighting that using it. My cheeks. Contour just use bronzer, and then that's that. So I feel like what's missing now is I need you know a really shiny shimmery brow bone, and I think I'm going to go into the very same palette, or maybe what, let me just use, because I need to like a bit golden. Let me use the very same highlighter in a smaller brush. I go into it and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. I see that it's given 2016 and I'm here for it. Like I'm here for it. I don't know about my eyes, if I'm like them or not, but yeah, it's too late now. I'm gonna use my mascara. I'm gonna use the Essence by Panda Eyes mascara, and this is it. Because unfortunately I don't have lash glue for my lashes, so we're not gonna be using lashes today, unfortunately, but I am gonna get lash glue for my next video. I promise. I swear, I promise. And finally, for our lips, I'm going to be using this LA lip liner, which is black, pretty much black, and I'm going to overline my lips with it. So this is it. I'm using the Playgirl Not So Matte lipstick. This is it. This is literally a lipstick, and it's so small, and it's in the shade Red Redemption. I'm gonna leave down the description box, so okay, don't worry. It's such a nice color. It's soft, it's like velvety, and it smells good. Honestly, I am going to restock on it. I'm in love with this shade. Still setting spray from when I use the Chic Glam Press Super Fresh setting spray. This is it, and I'm going to careful not to smudge my mascara, because that does smudge it, unfortunately. So while that's set, I'm going to do my hair, and then I'll come back and show you the final look. So this is the finished look. I just put on a wig, and I feel like black really does suit this look more, because I was thinking of going for the blonde wig, but yeah, I feel like this one looks much better. I know it looks busted, like I did cut some bangs into this wig, which I regret, unfortunately, and I am going to buy another one, another black wig, because I feel like black wigs are such a staple to have. Like you need them. Like if you're a black girl, you need a straight black wig. you need it. It's like a necessity. So I'm gonna get mine because this one is no longer, in shape to be worn in public. So yeah, so this is finished look. It's so cute. It's vampire. It's so sultry. I love it. And thank you for watching my video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video if you can. And I'll see you in the next video.